Hell of a story. What if I told you that a black father and son, they were held at gunpoint after a false bank robbery tip? It was extreme. It is in the state of Florida. Here's the video.
Fingers. Put my fingers.
11:11 is the time we got the call. So I'm going to say between 10:50-ish.
Put it up for a man. This story is going to make your blood boil. I have more information. In Florida, Albert Jackson Jr. on the right was detained at gunpoint in 2021 with his 14-year-old son on the left after he was falsely accused of robbing a whole bank. He was arrested after trying to show video of the unlawful detainment to the Escambia County Commissioners last month. Did you hear me? Last month, he had evidence to exonerate. He was arrested for trying to provide that evidence. Jackson and his then 14-year-old son were on the roof of their house making minor repairs August 10th, 2021, when they heard sirens. The sirens were headed to the bank robbery taking place less than a mile from their home. But they knew none of that at the time. But for some reason, one of his neighbors, Paula Thompson Rapp, told another neighbor, George Guthrie III, that he likely robbed the bank, despite him having been on the damn roof with his son while the robbery was actually happening. So good old Rapp then called the county sheriff's office, telling them, quote, I have a picture of someone I think could be the bank robbery suspect, end quote. That's according to the lawsuit he filed against both neighbors, accusing them of slander, libel, negligent and false reporting to law enforcement, as well as civil conspiracy. According to the lawsuit, the defendant, Rapp, published a picture of me, my wife, and my son to Deputy Nathaniel Weller, implying that plaintiff was the armed bank robber that committed the armed robbery of the Warrington Bank. The picture was taken on March 27, 2019 at 7:32 p.m. The picture does not depict anyone matching the description of the armed bank robbery suspect. So remember the years and the dates. This picture was taken in 2019. Robbery happened in 2021. All right. So Rapp has since passed away. Okay. But her estate is now the defendant in his lawsuit, along with Guthrie, whose son is married to Rapp's daughter. Family affair. Jackson, who had no previous history with either neighbor, was unaware he was being falsely accused of robbing the bank as he drove his son fishing 3 hours after hearing the siren. After finishing the work on the roof, but a deputy pulled in front of him, forcing him to slam on his brakes. And within seconds, multiple deputies were pulling him out the car. The father and son each spent about an hour handcuffed in the back of separate patrol cars before they were released. After the deputy realized, guess what, guys? They're not involved in any bank robbery, the claim state. Jackson said he spent the next few hours trying to obtain evidence and information from the county sheriff's office. He's trying to defend himself and his son. When he finally obtained the video, he wanted to show it to the county commission to show them what had taken place. But not only did they not appear interested in viewing it, he ended up arrested on another questionable charge of battery and resisting arrest without violence, which he is confident he will beat, which would then allow him to write and file another lawsuit. Here it is.
Yes, you can play it. It's information. You can play it. Thank you.
Sir.
Stand.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Jackson, please,
Sir, I need
let's
to
be
screen this
respectful.
first.
No, you can play it. It was given to me by the Escambia County Sheriff's Office.
sir,
You can
please
play
don't
it.
touch me.
This is my 14 years.
Hey, Mr.
I was accused
Mr. Jackson.
bank robbery.
Mr. Jackson, you do not touch a staff employee, period. You have no right to touch a fellow employee. Control
I'm using the
yourself.
mic. I have a right to speak, and I have a right to show this information.
Sir, I just
You
need
don't
to-
have a you don't have a
You
right
can
to
speak.
target.
We will let you speak, but I don't know what you got on there. I don't know what's going on. I'm more than
Yeah,
welcome to give you your 2 minutes, but what is the issue, Casey?
I just don't know what the contents of this video are, and we are live streaming, so I need to make sure it's not anything graphic. The title of the video is Caleb Torture.
Allison,
so
I need guidance.
We have an FCC license, and you do have some obligation to make sure, to the extent reasonably possible, that we don't display obscene or other inappropriate, illegal material.
Well, before minutes, why wouldn't we just, if we're going to see that, then let's speak it?
Yeah, okay. Let me actually take a seat. I'll let her look at it. And a good point. Okay, Laura Begras come on up. Boy, this is, you never know what to expect.
You see, that's the whole idea of freedom of speech. You don't know what to expect. You run for a position of public trust. You're an elected official. You are sworn to uphold the Constitution. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech cannot be freedom if it's vetted, especially when the citizens who put you in that space, that obligation, especially when you only give them 120 seconds to say something. Sharon, thoughts here.
Yeah, the FCC has rules against obscenity, okay, for broadcast television.
Right.
It generally does not include live streaming something.
That is correct.
City council meeting. So let's cut the crap. And Casey needs to sit her butt down, okay?
Yeah.
And the laughing and everything that was going on in between really ticked me off, okay? Because the only obscene thing I saw was a bunch of politicians trying to block a dad from being a dad to his black son, who was actually tormented, who got his real comeuppance right on cue, America, when he was cuffed and held by the cops after doing nothing wrong, okay? From what I saw, didn't even whistle at a white woman, okay? This is what he was taught that day, and that no one, including Casey, she's so concerned about the FCC and obscenity rules. She just has to stop him. We don't know what it says. He was tortured. It was accurately titled. Right. Absolutely ridiculous. And all those snickering fools up there need to go sit down somewhere.
Yeah. It sounds like they did know what was on that.
Absolutely.
Rather than not. What up? This is your man, Dr. Rashad Richey. Listen, thank you for watching. If you like more of this content, if you want some more of it, here's what you got to do. Support the channel by tapping that like button. Leave a comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Also, press the bell icon so you get notifications every time I'm live with you. And also, I would love it if you would consider becoming a member. Become a member of the Train of Truth. Welcome to Indisputable.